What is up? My name is Haley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I did not know. Now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? Say hello to me and my little space buns here. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about things you should not do, tips, tricks, and advice regarding luxury shopping. Some people are sometimes a little afraid of luxury shopping, or maybe they're going in for the first time to a luxury store. I mean, when I went for my first ever time into a luxury store, I certainly Googled or YouTubed like things not to do or what's expected or manners or things like that, because I really honestly thought that luxury stores were unattainable or they were like some magical mystical world, and then I got in and I was like, oh, this is pretty normal. I can do everything like I normally do in any other store. But there are some things that I feel like should maybe be avoided. Not necessarily do not do, but avoid doing these things. I mean, you can still do them if you want, but I think it will bring down the overall satisfaction of your shopping experience in these stores. So yeah, with all that being said, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and you can let me know if I've missed anything or if you have anything else to add to this list. So the first thing, you guys, which is like a hit and a miss for some people. I know it's a very, how do you say, sensitive topic for some, but I personally don't think that you should wear fake designer brands like when you're going shopping, and more specifically wearing that particular fake luxury brand in that luxury brand store that it's copying. So no fake Gucci in the Gucci store. And there is also a difference between a replica and a dupe, in my opinion. I know that some people will disagree with me and say that a dupe is like a replica as well, but I think that you can maybe like, let's say, the pattern that Louis Vuitton has, like this Damier Bean, Damier Azur pattern, this checkerboard print, but you don't care if it's Louis Vuitton, you don't care if it has logos, you don't care if it has branding, and you don't even care if it's like a Neverfull shaped bag or an Alma shaped bag. It could be any type of bag, but you just like that particular combination and pattern. For me, that's not necessarily a fake. A fake is when it has like Louis Vuitton written on it or LV like logoing on it, and it's clearly a fake bag trying to replicate a bag sold in the store. For me, this is a very awkward situation for the sales associate and also for you. And I feel like when you go into the store with a fake item, there are a few things that might run through the minds of the sales associate. They might think that you're not really interested in buying anything from the brand because you buy fake items, or that you're buying stuff to make replicated items or fake items, which also isn't like a good look for you. Also, maybe the sales associate doesn't think that you're a serious customer, which is also not something that you want. For me, I used to work with a lot of purses, and I would get so, not upset, but it would be like, why? I would see people wearing the fake bags into the store, and then they would go a step further and say, oh, do you like my Michael Kors bag? And I would want to scream, that is fake. But we were never allowed to do that. And I think it's the same at Louis Vuitton, or they have to say, we don't sell that bag here or something. I don't know what their protocol is, but it's just like a very awkward situation. And I'm like, why do you want to put yourself in an awkward situation? And also the sales associate that you're trying to maybe potentially purchase something from in an awkward situation. I just think that there are so many other bags from decent brands. Even heck, you can buy a bag from Target or Walmart for $5 to $20 that is amazing quality in my personal opinion, and it would still look better than a fake replicated bag. The next point is going to be demanding items. I watched some of y'all's videos on YouTube, and some of y'all have no manners. You know, it's different when you're a little sassy and you're a little funny and you're a little edgy and have this interesting sense of humor. That's different than being rude. Some of y'all, I don't know if you confuse like being direct and being rude as being the same things. You can be very direct, and I feel like you get a lot more accomplished in luxury shopping when you are direct than when you beat around the bush. But with the demanding and rudeness that some of y'all have, no. And this can go for any brand, not even luxury. This can go for grocery stores. This can go for restaurants. Anything. There is a general amount, bare minimum of respect that you should have for other people, especially people that are servicing you. A please, thank you, may I, you're welcome goes a long way. I feel like in luxury stores, it is an elevated level of manners that you should, I don't know, bring to the table. I'm not saying that you have to be all prim and proper and say, thou shalt bringeth my bag, please. I don't think That's pretty rude though too. But still, I don't think you have to be like really extra about being polite. But there is like the bare minimum that you can afford people. Like, hey, I was wondering, could I please see that bag right there? Or hey, do you have this in stock? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's it. But sometimes I see people in the store and they're like, I want that. Get me that. And I'm like, ooh. And also watching some videos on YouTube, I hear people talking about like, oh, you need to be snobby, and the clientele there, they want you to be rich and they want you to act rich. And I'm thinking to myself, rich and rude are not interchangeable words. It doesn't show that you have more money, and usually you will not want to be worked with if you go into a luxury store, and they most likely won't go above and beyond to be extra nice and friendly to you and maybe like look certain things up or try to find them for you. They'll be like, okay, no, we don't have that, bye, because they don't want to be around you. It's like more you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. For me, I would also be afraid that if I said something like, get me that bag, my mom would pop out, like teleport to me and like hit me upside of the head with a pan or something and say, that's not how you speak to people. The next point is an iffy point, and you guys can let me know how you feel about this. I personally hate when people film in luxury stores when they're not filming like particular items or particular pieces of the store. I see on YouTube as well, like people filming in the Louis Vuitton store and then they have like someone's kid in like half of their frame, and I'm like, ugh. Some people want privacy when they're luxury shopping, and just privacy in general. It's different when you're like on the side of the street and you're filming everything. That's totally different than if you're in a concentrated area, especially an area where a whole bunch of money is being passed around, because a lot of people don't want other people to know that they spend money. Granted, your YouTube video is probably not going to get that many views, or your Instagram story, your boomerang, or whatever you're posting isn't going to get that many views, or that person's family or friends or co-workers, who knows, won't see them. But if they did, if they didn't put that video out themselves, they didn't most likely want it out there. And like I said, there's a difference between you filming items, but when you have someone's like full face, full frame, full likeliness, their children, probably even their license plate of them getting into their car, I've seen before in people's videos, that's not okay. I'm not saying that filming the store is wrong. I'm just saying be mindful and careful with what is in your video and what you are filming. So the next point, you guys, is going to be something that, oh my gosh, this is for anybody, and this is so embarrassing. This is not for sales associate, this is for customers, you guys. Please do not tell the sales associate that they have missed out on commission because of your purchase. A lot of people go into luxury stores and they think that their one little bag for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 is paying the person, the sales associate's rent for 5 years. And it's like, girl, it is not. I mean, they probably don't even make enough money from your little Neverfull purchase to go buy a coffee from Starbucks. I know everyone wants to have their pretty woman moment where she goes in and she's like, you're based on commission, right? Big mistake. Big mistake, or whatever the heck she says. Everyone wants a moment like that. But if you're not spending the coin, you're not giving what you thought you were giving. It's not giving what you thought you gave. It's not serving, you guys. It's really embarrassing, because it's like, okay, scoot along, move along, because your little $3 you could keep for yourself. You're not getting a Neverfull now, and for me, I'll go find someone else that will buy the Neverfull and give me my $3 with no hassle and not being a rude, annoying customer. At the end of the day, if you really want to like jab a sales associate, which I don't think that you should, but if you really just want to get like the last laugh or the last word in, I think you could maybe say something like, oh, that's really tragic, because I really thought we could build a relationship and I could be a returning customer for you. But you don't tell them, you lost your commission from me, I'm not giving you any money off of this sale. But at the end of the day, like I say, usually just like walk away at that point. If you're so upset that you want to say that you lost commission, just leave, you guys. Go get a drink somewhere, go get a dang margarita, go eat a pizza or something, and regenerate, recuperate your thoughts, recollect your feelings, and don't let a sales associate or a bag get you that ruffled up with your feathers. The next point, which is sort of two different points in like, I don't know, compound pounded together is going to be from jumping from sales associate to sales associate. This is really annoying, and this happened to me the other day when I was shopping, and there was this woman and she was quite impatient. It's COVID where I'm at, and you have to wait in line to go into the store. They only allowed a certain amount of people, but our store is relatively big, and I think that the line isn't that long for what it is. I know a lot of people complain, but I think I only waited like 10 to 15 minutes to go in, so I was like, it's not that bad. But there was one woman, I think she was waiting for a particular item, and only one particular person could help her. So a sales associate came to get me, and she came She was so upset, you guys. She was like, yeah, but I was here first, and I was wondering if you could show me this bag, like literally just walked in front of me. And the sales associate was just like, I want this customer. Your lady is coming soon. If you could wait over there. And she was getting upset. Just be patient and stay with your own dang sales associate. They are there to help you. They are there to work with you, and they will do everything they can to make everything like exceptional for you, your shopping experience exceptional, if you are just patient and kind. But do not jump, because it messes up everybody else's shopping experience, not just like the other customer, but the other person who's trying to help them. They are usually in their zone. They have everything that this customer that they're working with, like all of their thoughts and opinions and ideas in their head of what they're trying to buy, and then you come and knock them totally off course with, can you get me that scarf please? And it's like, girl, what? You see, I'm working with a customer here that's trying to buy a bag, and we're talking, having a conversation about their transaction, who I was allocated to help, and now you're coming here trying to throw me off. This is how luxury shopping works. You usually get a sales associate, allocated to you, and you guys stay together. It can be very annoying. You don't like the person, and if you don't like the person, let's say you feel disrespected, leave or ask for a different sales associate. That is perfectly fine, but do not try to jump from sales associate to sales associate. And so with that being said, do not let them disrespect you. Like I said, there is a fine line between being patient and being walked over. And so if you feel like you're being walked over by a sales associate and that you're being very disrespected by them, leave. Go get a coffee. Like I said, re-energize, reset, recollect your thoughts, your bearings, and all that good stuff, and try it again. And just say, hey, it didn't work out with the other sales associate. Is there any way that I can get someone else, or is anyone else available? It'll most likely be fine. This has happened to me before. I've done this before. There were no hard feelings between me and the sales associate. We didn't get along. It was perfectly fine. She probably didn't want me as a customer, and I didn't want her as a sales associate, but we were very much so able to say hello, thank you, wonderful, have a wonderful day. And also, I feel like if you just go, instead of showing your true colors and letting the crazy person out, because we all have that person hidden deep inside where we just want to say, nah, don't say that to me, or we yell, or we cry. Don't do that. This is for any brand, y'all, not just luxury. Hold yourself together. If you want to cry, run outside, go to Starbucks, cry while you drink a latte, go to your car, cry in your car, I don't know, listen to some sad music, angry music, and just let the tears roll. It's perfectly fine to have feelings. I know a lot of people say that you shouldn't cry because of a bag and you shouldn't cry because of a brand, but don't listen to those people. If you feel something, you're okay, you're allowed to feel it, no matter what's it about. But please don't do it in the store, because you're gonna look crazy. And you don't want that stamp on you. You don't want the crazy stamp. You don't want to be known as a lady that cried in the store because her sales associate was mean, or because she didn't get what she wanted, or because she threw a hissy fit, and people remember that. And you really don't want that stamp labeled on you. And so the last and final point, you guys, this video is so long, is going to be the can I get a discount, y'all. Ain't no luxury stores with a discount. Some are. I've been to YSL and they've been like, hey, we have some bags in the back. Do you want to look at them? They're on sale. It's not necessarily like that. They've here, show these items. These are our sale. We have a private sale happening. Or you get an invitation to a sale. But when there's just an item randomly sitting for sale, if that's going to happen, or if you can say, show me the discounted section, where's the outlet? 99.9% of the times that's not going to happen. So just save yourself the embarrassment, because a lot of people will be like, oh my gosh, this is so expensive. Can I get a 20% off discount? What? The price is the price. Do you go to McDonald's and say, hey, I was wondering, can I get that Happy Meal for 50% off? No. And the thing I've learned is that if someone wants to give you a discount, no matter what store it is, if you don't already have let's say a coupon or something, the person would already have given you a discount if they wanted to give you one. If they want to tell you there's a sale, they will tell you. And the sales are usually, like, how do you say, saved for people that are top tier spenders or special customers or friends and family. I have no idea what they are. So yeah, those are all my tips. Those are my tricks, advice, and I hope if you're going luxury shopping sometime soon, this video has helped you. If not, I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day, and bye.